Hi, you guys. So, gardening season's quickly approaching, and I've done a couple of videos on this before, but I'm going to resurrect them again because I think it's important this year more than other years in the past for people to begin gardening at home. And I get a lot of comments from folks that simply don't have the same amount of room as I do in the yard. I've got just shy of 2 acres, but I have about 3,000 square feet of garden space. You know, it's my priority, so I've got a lot of space. I can grow a lot of food. But if you live in an apartment or you're renting, I've had a couple people that are renting spots in trailer parks and they can't plant in the ground. It's against the, whatever those are, the rules of the park, CCNRs. So I wanted to reintroduce a few ways to get around that. The first way is to plant things that look natural in the landscape, that may bloom or grow, like potatoes. Nobody, unless they know what a potato looks like, is going to realize that that's a potato growing next to your rose bush. They're just not going to know that. So if you look at items that grow in your area and look at when they're mature, what they look like, then you might be able to get away with it. I think you'd be able to get away with spinach, kale, a few things. I mean, a tomato obviously looks like a tomato, so you're not going to be able to get away with that, but you might be able to get away with an ornamental pepper. That said, we also have containers we can grow in. We've done this before, like I said, so I know all of these are going to work, but let's do it together again. So this is just a crappy tote we found somewhere. There's no holes in it. It's just a regular old $3 tote. We're going to plant in that. This is literally just a cardboard box. In the past, I've lined them with plastic. This time again, and I've let them just be like this before too. The key with planting in cardboard is that once you put the cardboard in there, or fill it with dirt, you need to set it somewhere and leave it. Otherwise, the bottom will begin to rot out, and at the end of the season, when you remove it and you pull up on the cardboard, the bottom is going to stay there. Then you can spread that dirt out or save it, but it's not a movable container. Here is one of these wine boxes. Now, it has a coating on it, so it's kind of shiny, but the inside is regular cardboard, so we're going to close up that hole down there and plant in it. I'll probably be able to get something, maybe a pepper or a tomato or something in that, so we're going to try that. And then the other thing that I've used very successfully are these cheap shopping bags. So we're going to plant in these. Sometimes they last a full season, and then you can use them again. It just depends on how well they're made. Sometimes they don't. But in the beginning of the season, at least, even if they're filled with dirt, you can still move them around. I think we'll be able to move this one. I know for sure we'll be able to move this one. This one, for a little while, you'll be able to move it around, but not for long term. So it's still too cold to really start planting up things here, but when we get the chance, we're going to start planting them up. But there's one other way I haven't talked about yet. And we did this before as well, and that's to get some kind of potting mix or just a garden soil, and we're literally going to cut the bag open. I do a long cut there, I do a cut here, 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 and just peel this back, and we're going to just plant directly in this. It's kind of heavy. What is it? 32 quarts, 35 liters. I don't know how many pounds it is. I'm going to guess 30, 40 pounds of soil, so we can plant directly in this as well. And frankly, there is one other way, and that's just to have a pile of dirt. You can literally just make a pile of dirt and plant into it. It doesn't have to have borders on it. Maybe we'll try that again too. I did try it a few years ago, and it was surprisingly successful. Just a pile of dirt, no borders, no raised bed, no anything like that. So we're going to give that a go as well. So look around, right? Look around what you have. We're in my high tunnel right now, which is, similar to a, greenhouse. Oh, this is a wine bag that I planted in a few years ago. Oop. And it is just destroyed. You can tell the sun really got to it. I need to throw that away. As a matter of fact, I'll take it out so we can throw it away. So this is my high tunnel, and it's not heated by any electricity or anything like that, but it does get warm pretty quick. And hopefully we'll be able to start planting in here soon. Let's see. I put the temperature, oh, we're at 68 today. Yesterday we were only at 60, so we'll see if this holds for a few days, and if it does, then I'm going to get out my seed trays and bust open that potting mix, and we'll get to planting. And again, we'll use these different methods as well, so that'll be kind of exciting. So stay tuned and start looking around. You know, that 5-gallon bucket right there would work. That dome lid, if we turned it upside down, would work. These buckets, definitely old potting containers, you know. This metal can would work. That potato salad, this Cool Whip, all this stuff. And yes, I'm going to do my urine versus Miracle Grow fertilizer test again this year. That's why I have that, so don't be misled. I'm not using it on my plants regularly. Anyway, so look around, see what you've got, and yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. If you have a container and you're not sure about it, let me know, and we'll talk it through. So there you have it. Thanks for watching.